Imagine a city where ancient temples sit in the shadow of skyscrapers that look like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie, where one moment you're walking through a silent forest, and 5 minutes later, you're standing in the middle of the world's busiest intersection. Welcome to Tokyo, the city that never sleeps, never stops surprising you, and absolutely belongs on your bucket list. Today, I'm taking you through the 10 ultimate hotspots you cannot miss. Tokyo is the pulsating capital of Japan, located on the eastern coast of Honshu Island. With over 37 million people in its greater metropolitan area, it is the largest city on Earth. It's world famous for its hypermodern technology, insane food scene, and a unique culture where extreme politeness and centuries-old traditions still go together. But where do you even start in a city this massive? Let's dive into our top 10, from atmospheric alleys to futuristic islands. We're kicking things off with a literal high, the Tokyo Skytree. Standing at a staggering 634 meters, it's not just the tallest structure in Japan, but the tallest freestanding broadcasting tower in the world. The height isn't random. The numbers 6, 3, and 4 can be read as Musei-shi, the ancient name of the region where Tokyo stands. The tower's design is a masterclass in blending futuristic neo-futurism with traditional Japanese aesthetics, inspired by the curves of a samurai's sword. There are two main observation decks, including the Tembo Galleria, which features a glass floor skywalk that will make your heart race. On a clear day, the 360-degree view is unbeatable. You can see the entire Kanto Plain and the majestic Mount Fuji looming in the distance. It's a technical marvel that perfectly represents Tokyo's sky is the limit ambition. From the serene heights, we're dropping straight into the vibrant, neon-colored chaos of Takeshita Street in Harajuku. This 400-meter-long pedestrian alley is the undisputed capital of global teen fashion and the kawaii's or cute subculture. It's a sensory explosion. You'll see everything from gothic lolitas and Victorian lace to Decora kids covered in hundreds of plastic hair clips. But it's not just about the fashion, it's a foodie's playground too. You'll find world-famous rainbow-colored grilled cheese, towering cotton candy, and those iconic Harajuku crepes overflowing with fruit and cream. Every corner here is a photo op, from the Purikura photo booths to the animal cafes. It's a place where normal doesn't exist, and the energy is infectious. Time to slip into the narrow, smoke-filled back streets for a taste of the past. Tucked away in the shadow of Shinjuku's skyscrapers lies Omoi Yokocho, which literally translates to memory lane. Locals, however, still call it Piss Alley, a name that sticks from its post-war days before modern plumbing arrived. Today, it's one of the most atmospheric spots in the city. This maze of tiny alleys is packed with over 80 miniature bars and eateries, some so small they only fit 5 or 6 people. As you walk through, the scent of charcoal, grilled yakitori, and simmering ramen hits you instantly. It's the perfect place to see salarymen loosening their ties after work with a cold beer and a plate of skewers. With its glowing lanterns and tangled overhead wires, it's a gritty, nostalgic dream for any photographer. Next, we head to the waterfront at Odaiba, a futuristic man-made island in Tokyo Bay that feels like a city from the future. Originally built as a series of small fortress islands, it's now a high-tech playground for entertainment and shopping. The main attraction is the Rainbow Bridge, an iconic suspension bridge that connects Odaiba to the rest of Tokyo. While it looks grand during the day, it truly comes alive at night when it's illuminated in solar-powered multicolored lights. Odaiba is full of surprises. You'll find a massive full-scale Statue of Liberty replica, a giant Ferris wheel, and the legendary Unicorn Gundam, a 20-meter-tall robot that transforms several times a day. It's one of the few places in Tokyo where you can feel the sea breeze and enjoy wide-open spaces while staring at a breathtaking skyline. You can't visit Tokyo without tasting it, and there is no better place than the Tsukiji Outer Market. While the famous wholesale inner market moved to Toyosu a few years ago, the Outer Market remains the beating heart of Tokyo's food scene. This is a labyrinth of narrow streets filled with hundreds of stalls, shops, and tiny restaurants. You haven't lived until you've had a sushi breakfast with fish caught just hours earlier. But there's so much more to explore. Try the sweet omelet on a stick, grilled scallops topped with sea urchin, or fresh Wagyu beef seared right in front of you with a blowtorch. You'll also find specialty shops selling high-end Japanese kitchen knives, dried seaweed, and artisanal green teas. It's a raw, bustling, and delicious look into the culinary soul of Japan. If the city's frantic pace starts to overwhelm you, Shinjuku Gyoen is your ultimate sanctuary. This 144-acre park is one of Tokyo's largest and most popular green spaces, offering a fascinating contrast between nature and urban architecture. What makes this garden unique is its three distinct styles: a formal French garden, an expansive English landscape, and a traditional Japanese garden complete with large ponds, manicured shrubs, and elegant bridges. It's a masterpiece of landscape design where every tree and stone is placed with intention. While it's world-renowned for its cherry blossoms in the spring and fiery maples in the autumn, it's a stunning escape year-round. It's the perfect place to grab a bento box, sit on the grass, and watch the skyscrapers of Shinjuku peek through the trees while you enjoy some rare peace and quiet. At number 4, we have the legendary Tokyo Tower. Standing tall in the Minato district, this bright orange and white lattice tower is perhaps the most recognizable symbol of Japan's post-war rebirth and economic boom. Inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, it stands 9 meters taller than its French counterpart. For decades, it was the tallest structure in Japan, and it remains a beloved icon for locals. You can take an elevator to the main deck or the top deck for a stunning view of the city. But many people prefer viewing the tower itself from the nearby Shiba Park or Zojoji Temple. When the sun goes down, the tower is bathed in a warm orange glow during winter or a cool white light during summer. It represents a classic era of Tokyo's history that still shines bright today. Located right next to the fashion-forward, Harajuku is a place that feels worlds apart. As you pass through the massive wooden torii gate, the largest in Japan, you enter the sacred world of Meiji Jingu Shrine. Dedicated to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji and Empress Shokin, this shrine is nestled within a man-made forest of over 100,000 trees donated from all over Japan. The walk along the wide gravel paths is a meditative experience as the forest canopy muffles the sound of the city entirely. You'll see massive walls of decorative sake barrels donated by brewers and a beautiful main hall where people offer prayers. If you visit on a weekend, there's a high chance you'll witness a traditional Shinto wedding procession with the bride in a white kimono and the groom in formal hakama. It's a powerful reminder of Japan's deep spiritual roots. We're going back in time in the historic district of Asakusa at Sensoji, Tokyo's oldest and most significant Buddhist temple. Your journey starts at the Keiminaraimon, or Thunder Gate, featuring a massive 700-kilogram red lantern. Beyond the gate lies Nakami's Dori, a 250-meter shopping street that has been serving pilgrims for centuries. Here, you can buy traditional crafts and snacks. At the end of the path lies the Grand Temple Hall and a 5-story pagoda. Before praying, visitors gather around a large bronze incense burner to waft the sacred smoke over themselves, which is said to have healing powers. The combination of the striking vermilion architecture, the smell of burning incense, and the chanting of monks creates an atmosphere that is truly mystical and undeniably Japanese. And finally, we've reached our number one, the world-famous Shibuya crossing. This isn't just a street crossing, it's the pulse of the entire city. When the lights turn green, an estimated 3,000 people flood the intersection from all directions at once in what's known as the scramble. It is a mesmerizing dance of humanity, thousands of people moving with purpose, yet somehow never bumping into each other. To get the best view, head to one of the overlooking cafes or the Shibuya Sky observation deck. Just a few steps away, you'll find the statue of Hachiko, the loyal dog who waited for his owner at this very spot every day for 9 years after his owner passed away. Between the giant video screens, the neon lights, and the sheer volume of people, Shibuya Crossing is the ultimate Tokyo moment and a must experience for every traveler. Tokyo is a city of extremes that you really must experience for yourself to understand the energy. I'm curious, which of these 10 places is at the top of your list? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.